I watched The Punisher.
Yeah.
On Netflix. I finished it in like 2 days.
I figured you were going to talk about that.
I'm not going to talk about it too much, actually.
Is it like super easy to spoil?
If you're not familiar with The Punisher, it's hard to spoil.
Okay, but if you're even slightly familiar with The Punisher...
Oh, you have to be more than slightly familiar for it to spoil, because it's like you have to realize that character's real name is that.
Oh!
For it to be a spoiler.
Right,
it's stuff like that.
Is Barracuda there?
No.
Season 2.
Barracuda is a character that I'm going to say needs some retooling before you put him into live action. Can only exist
in that form in a comic book?
Written by an Irishman, Garth Ennis. But I came away mostly satisfied with The Punisher. It's not a home run. It has the same problem as pretty much every Marvel Netflix show.
Since Daredevil Season 1.
Since all of them, which is... These don't need to be this long.
So it's 9, right?
It's 13.
Oh.
No, Stranger Things 2 was fucking 9. And that was perfect.
9 seems like the right number.
13, you could cut out 2 episodes, 3 maybe, by taking out this not awful subplot, but subplot that's just not interesting because the main story thread of the show is good. I enjoyed it. And I'm like, all right, that's fine. But they put in this thing where it's like every fucking show, like maybe not Jessica Jones had a subplot per se, but they all go on too long.
Jessica Jones didn't have a subplot that screwed it up. Jessica Jones had a point in the story where the story ends. And then they go, we can get a couple more episodes out of this.
This is what this is. Like around episode 9 and 10, the story stops to explain this other story that has been threaded through. And it really clumsily, like first date trying to get bra off clumsily, Matt today clumsily, of hey, let's try to tie in the side plot into the main thread. And
Bras are hard, dude. Don't worry about it.
I'm just done.
Oh, I just hit the goddamn microphone like
that's
jackass.
And it just doesn't do it a great job. But once that's over, then the last 2 episodes after that are fantastic.
All right, now I have a couple questions.
Yes.
Question one.
McGinty does not explode.
That's fine. I was somewhat worried that Punisher would have too much murder. That it would be like every episode they had like an HBO style quotient.
No.
For Frank has to kill 30 guys minimum. By the end of the runtime.
Yeah.
Do they actually let like him just be a character for episodes?
That's for long stretches of time.
That's actually really my only question.
Never too long. It's like big action scene with him in the start, kills a couple dudes. Big action scene towards the middle, kills a couple dudes.
Yeah.
Towards the end, kills a bunch more dudes.
Yeah.
But it's never like this is too much. It's never like Punisher Warzone or whatever.
Like of all the like Daredevil season 2 had most like a shit ton of Punisher in it, and he kills a ton of people in that
in a short amount of time.
Some of which off screen, but
work needs to be done.
By far the best scene about how he's a crazy man is the one in the diner.
Yes.
Where it's just some guy.
Yeah.
And it's like what? Is it like 2 people? And he's just sitting at the diner.
There's a similar thing where he's in a non-combat situation with no guns, and there's like 3 or 4 dudes, and like, that it just goes like that. But like, as the show goes on, like at the start, he doesn't talk to anyone. He's like, please don't talk to me. I have to grunt and break this wall over here because he's in construction now. I'm going to grunt and think about the kids and the wife while I smash this wall.
And this wall smashing this wall will get my shoulders and biceps real big strong for later murder.
But as it goes on, he starts making little jokes. He starts going, you son of a bitch, and punching people in the shoulder or whatever. But it's never too much. It's never... But like I said this on Twitter. Like if you want to see the Punisher kill evil dudes in cool ways, you're not gonna really enjoy the show. If that's all you want, that's it.
Okay,
that's about everything.
There's more pretty much exactly what I expected.
Yeah. I think it's like in the top 3 of maybe not at number 1, but it's in the top 3 of the Netflix. I've never watched. I believe it's pronounced Iron Fist. I don't really know how to say it. And the Defenders. I have no point of reference.
I watched I was done after Daredevil season 2.
Yeah.
Like all that ninja shit. And then every single trailer for every new thing was like, hey, you like ninjas? Like the Marvel ninjas are kind of boring.
The hand
is...
In the comics, the hand is more interesting than the Marvel Netflix versions, but whatever.
Well, because in the movies... sorry, not the movies. In the fucking... in the shows, they literally just stock ninjas for most of the time. And like... Season 1 and 2 of Daredevil and Defenders have like them all over the place, but even though I watched 2 of those shows, like, do they even have a goal? Or is it just evil ninjas?
Just take over the world. I don't know. Like in the comics, the hands are literally zombies. They have green glowing eyes and they kind of decompose they're like vampires.
Okay. That's cool.
At least in what I read. And they will zombify other people and they'll be under their trance. Cool shit like that. I mean, that's hinted a little bit in Daredevil, but whatever. Punisher could not have less. I don't think they mention any other hero. They don't even mention Daredevil. Like, you remember how in like Daredevil or whatever, they would be like, oh, like the big guys downtown.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah, like someone mentions Thor or whatever.
Oh, hammer. Ooh.
But it's weird because there's 2 sides to the Punisher. It's written by this guy or this guy. It's never... The other continuity must not exist, or like if it does exist, it's jokes. Like, man, the Hulk, the Russian made the Hulk cry.
Well, it's like Frank couldn't be farther away.
But then when he's brought in, like now Frank in the comics has War Machine's armor and just killing everybody.
Well, because the problem
that's
with that,
awesome
the
too.
problem with that has always been like nearly every single working superhero looks at Frank and goes, "That guy's a psycho."
I'm trying to think of which characters were like, "You're the best," and I assume it's like Ghost Rider, Wolverine, and that's it.
Yeah, sure.
You know, I want a Ghost Rider.
Those characters love murder.
I want a Ghost Rider Netflix show. I wish he would get out of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because Ghost Rider is the dumbest. Like, Ghost Rider's way dumber than Punisher. So therefore, he's slightly even better than the Punisher.
You're not going to get Nick Cage.
No, I don't want Nick Cage.
So who do you want?
I want... Okay, because they have him in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show, which is a younger guy named Robbie Reyes, who has in the show, in Agents of whatever it's called, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I almost... was going to correct you and say, oh, Agents of Mayhem. It's like, no, that's that shitty Volition game.
He has a motorcycle, but his design is based on the Ghost Rider that has like a Dodge Charger. And that's like cooler than a motorcycle to me.
You can run somebody over a lot easier. You could
do a lot more damage with the fucking car.
Yeah.
And I want to see a Netflix show with that character, Robbie Reyes, not Johnny Blaze.